Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Connery Rink for Catholic Central League Boys Hockey. I used to be able to say Thanksgiving in January, but I can't do that anymore because these two teams don't play anymore on Thanksgiving Day after that rhubarb they had 2 years ago. And it's been really a grudge match ever since when these teams meet in whatever sport, boys or girls. St. Mary's 9-2-2, Fenwick 6-6-1, right on the bubble for state tournament time. But still a very grudge match. There were still Lynn kids playing for Fenwick. Sal Caruso is in net for the Spartans. Jack Vieira for Fenwick as we're underway with a good-sized crowd here. St. Mary's basically is in first place in the league. They're 5-1 in the league. They're a point behind Austin Prep, but Austin Prep has played a couple more. The goal is not going to count. The net got moved. The goal is not going to count. They thought Fenwick got on top, but they didn't. They come out strong. They come out of the corner. The net got moved. They blew the whistle, and then the puck went in the net. So it's no goal. St. Mary's 5-1 in the league. Austin Prep 5-2-1. They got 11 points. St. Mary's has 10, but St. Mary's has 3 more league games to play. Fenwick is 3-1-1 in the league, so a win by put that right back where it was. So St. Mary's catches a break there. Looked like Fenwick's going to score and take the quick lead. And they wave it off with the net being moved. Magliozzi looking for the draw. Hustling in and keeping it in. Now Fenwick skates it out. They score that time. It was loose out in front, and they stuffed it by Caruso, and Fenwick is on the board. Just shy of a minute, 58 seconds. Fenwick gets on the board. They battled behind the net. It came out in front. It was loose out in front, and they jammed it home. Icing against St. Mary's. Good-sized Fenwick crowd here for this one. Good crowd all the way around. Tipped out to center ice. Fenwick gave it up. St. Mary's finally gets it in the Fenwick end. Looking to keep it in. Fenwick skates it out. They kicked it over the line. They lost it. They would have been offside if they went to get the puck. Kinney over the line. Foley down in the corner gets checked off the puck. St. Mary's keeps it in. Trying to make a play from behind the net. McGuire broke it up. He tipped it and it went to the net. And Vieira grabbed it with his glove and held on. St. Mary's only 13 games. St. Mary's only given up 14 goals, but they gave up one very quickly, 58 seconds in. St. Mary's battling to keep it in. It winds up center ice. Carried back in. Big check takes Christian Moran down. Fenwick knocks it back in as both teams change up. Broken up. Fenwick takes it back. Dumping it in the zone. Paulette bounced it back, couldn't bounce it out. Now St. Mary's bounces it out. Magliozzi almost had a break. Shot, missed the net. Carpenter drops it back. Gets it back. Circling the net, try to throw it in front. Vieira will grab it and hold on. Puck was a little bit behind Magliozzi, or he might have been able to walk in alone. Fenwick comes out with the puck. Lost it. Tipped away. Bullock with it. Kinney dumps it in the zone. Off Carpenter. St. Mary's looking to change up. At the side of the net, Vieira grabs it and holds on. And we got a little helter-skelter out in front of the net. Four minutes into this first period, 1-0 Fenwick. Fenwick collects. D'Ambrosio took it away, walking in. They score! Great play there by D'Ambrosio, and it was Toto knocking it in. D'Ambrosio took it away, went in, got the shot, deflected. Toto fouled and knocked it home. So we're back where we started, dead even. Tip behind the net, Harrison Kinney with it. Kaloje knocks it away, McGuire with it with a rush. He's got Moran with him. Tip off the stick, Fenwick gets it back. Got broken up by Foley. Kinney to Moran. McGuire trying to walk in. Hit the post. He beat Vieira and it hit the post and stayed out. Kitty keeps it in. Fenwick takes it away. Kinney with it. Over the line. Try to get it in front. Tip, loose, Fenwick winds up with it. Kazarian knocks it away. Fenwick in the line change. Tipped into the zone. Bouncing puck, finally Fenwick picks it up. Tipped away nicely. St. Mary's looking to change up as they dump it in. 9 minutes left in a very fast-paced first period. D'Ambrosio keeps it in. Still keeping it in. Ouellette throws it back in. There's D'Ambrosio with it again. Someone skates it out. Wing to wing pass. Broken up by Kolodziej. Maguire skates it out, gets his own pass. Stick save by Vieira, knocks it behind the net. Moran trying to center it. Fenwick picks it off. Kept in by Ouellette. Short pad save by Vieira, and he holds on. And we got, again, a little extracurricular activity after it's all over. Almost to the halfway mark of this first period, 1-1 the score. Both goaltenders have been busy. Magliozzi looking for the draw. Loose. Kept in by Carpenter. Magliozzi down. Bullock trying to get it back to the point. Loose out in front. Skated away, and we got a penalty coming up. St. Mary's going to get a power play. They took Magliozzi down in front of the net. Coach Quinlan not happy with the call. Kazarian and Kinney back at the blue line. Carpenter, Magliozzi, and Bullock up front. Kazarian back to Kinney. Starts it up ice. Carpenter over the line, drops it back. Fenwick picked it off. Shot missed the net. St. Mary's have trouble getting going. Fenwick causing St. Mary's some trouble with this power play. Carpenter finally gets it over the line. Kinney shot, saved by Vieira. Trying to go back door to Carpenter. Out in front, bouncing puck. Fenwick will clear it away. 30 seconds left on the man advantage. Caruso sent it around. Fenwick got a shot off. Fenwick will hold on to it, run the clock down. Now they got a man shot, kicked away by Caruso. Off the shot by Martin. McGuire tips it by. Giardina looking to go get it. McGuire behind the net. Penalty is up. Teams are at equal strength. The pass winds up center ice. They throw it back in. St. Mary's has to clear. Caruso makes the save on the bouncing puck. St. Mary's looking to skate it out. Can't. Now they get it out. Ouellette takes it out. Trying to get around. Got broken up. This will be icing, I believe, against Fenwick. .435 left in a fast-paced first period. 1-1 St. Mary's and Fenwick. Stays in the Fenwick end. Now they skate it out. Can't get the shot off with a bouncing puck. Couldn't control it. Shot, blocked out in front, never got to Caruso. Ouellette looking for it. From behind, Caruso made the save. A hard shot by Muniz. Caruso had to make the save. It got tipped by St. Mary's and it went by the net. They almost knocked it in their own net. Just kept in by Fenwick. Now it bounces out to center ice. Icing waved off. St. Mary's having trouble getting out of their own end. Point blank shot. Estella. Caruso had to make the save. St. Mary's can't clear it. They had another chance out in front, and they tipped it over the net. St. Mary's finally clears it. Icing is waved off. Ouellette going to the bench. I think Ouellette might have been hurt. They tip it out, looking for a break. Bullock breaks it up nicely. Fenwick keeps it in. Shot got blocked. Fenwick still keeping it in. It winds up at center ice. Broken up. Magliozzi looking for it. Ambrosio finally gets it. Bullock trying to throw it in. Kinney with it. Trying to walk in, knocked off his stick. Kinney comes away with it. Gets taken down. He's still down. He comes away with the puck. Icing is waved off as Kinney gets knocked down again. Fenwick, they should have called a penalty like 4 times. They didn't call any. Now they finally called a penalty. they hit him 3 or 4 times. They finally called the 4th one. St. Mary's will have a power play. 1:04 left in the period. McGuire, Giardina, and Moran out there. Nazarian and Harrison, Kenny. Nazarian got bumped as he kept it in. .40 seconds left in the period. Tipped ahead. Moran, McGuire over the line, takes the shot. It got blocked. Giardina with it. Nazarian. Giardina. D'Ambrosio. Out in front. Fenwick got a piece of it. They knock it out. St. Mary's knocks it away. Fenwick gets it back and knocks it in. And that'll just about do it for the period. So we're going to end the period the way we started it, dead even. Fenwick got on the board first. St. Mary's answered back with a goal, and that's where we are. St. Mary's won, Fenwick won at the end of 1. Welcome back to Connery Rink as we're set to start the second 15-minute period. The goals in that period. I'll have to find out who Fenwick's goal was. I went over and got the number 44, but there's no 44 on the roster that they gave us. Or the assist as well. They gave it the 12 and there's no 12. For St. Mary's it was Toto from D'Ambrosio. .15 seconds left on the penalty that spilled over into this period. Oh, it's just about up. Magliozzi takes it over the line. Bullock looking for it. Fenwick looking to shovel it out. And Mary's keeps it in. Shot missed the net. Kinney took it over the line. St. Mary's with it out in front. They just got a piece of Bullock out in front. Pass tipped into the St. Mary's end. Ouellette dumps it in. It wound up at the side of the net. Vieira had to grab it and hold on. The faceoff will be to his right. Early moments, actually 2 minutes into the second period. 1-1 the score. Fenwick scored first. They thought they had one early. They scored and went in the net, but the net got moved before the shot. They blew the whistle and disallowed the goal. But then shortly after that, they scored the first goal. And then Total's goal got St. Mary's even. They weren't able to take advantage of the man advantage. Ouellette winds up with it, throws it back in the Fenwick zone. St. Mary's looking to change up. Tip taken away by Moran. Ouellette keeps it in. Pops it to the far corner. Knocked away from Ambrosio. Ouellette with a big hit. Well, that was the one that went down, but he made a big hit on Alvarez Segui. They lost it, but they lost it right to Nazarian. They give it back to Giardina, and they try to get it across the total. They get a piece of his stick. Shot, glove save, Vieira. Off the shot from Kinney from the blue line. They had 3-on-2. Total was going to the net, but when they threw it across, they got a piece of Toto's stick and he couldn't pick up the puck. D'Ambrosio looking for the draw. Gets it back to Kinney. His shot. That looked like it hit the post or it went off the goaltender, one or the other. It just missed going in. A blast from the point by Kinney. Hustling to keep it in. They do. Kinney winds up with it. Blocked, and it winds up at center ice. Nazarian with it. Bouncing puck. Tipped again. Fenwick winds up with it. Over the line, the shot. Caruso got a piece of the shot by Max Vieira. Caruso got a piece of that shot. Right out in front. I think it was Estella. Banging going on out in front. Carpenter trying to get position. Kept in by Koloje. Bodies go down. Fenwick winds up with it. St. Mary's checking, trying to keep it in, taking it away. Bullock into check. Hard shots. It goes back to the point. Harrison Kinney shot. Deflected to the corner. Kinney gets it back. Gives it to Koloje. His shot. We got a penalty coming up against Fenwick. They took Magliozzi again down in front of the net. A lot of banging and whacking going on in front of the net. St. Mary's will have another power play. 5 minutes into the second period. Nazarian and Kinney back at the blue line. Maguire, Giardina, and Moran up front. And they kick Maguire out. St. Mary's gets control. Maguire lost it, now Maguire gets it back. Shot, got tipped over the net and out of play. Carpenter and Bullock and Magliozzi will come out now up front. And they're going to move the face-off outside the Fenwick blue line. Magliozzi looking for the draw. Wins it to Nazarian. Carpenter trying to walk in, knocked off his stick. And Fenwick will knock it out. Magliozzi takes it over the line. Still with it. Comes out of that middle melee with it. Still has it. Trying to walk in. Vieira got a piece of the puck with the stick and knocked it away as Carpenter tried to take it from behind the net. Kinney just kept it in. Trying to walk in. Tipped away. A break for Fenwick walking in. Big time save by Caruso. Worthley walked in. And Caruso stoned him. Kinney shot off the goaltender behind the net. And we got a player down. St. Mary's player down. Carpenter was down and hurt. Kinney picked it off, walked in. Vieira made a big time save. And Carpenter went down. That's the reason for the stoppage. That doesn't look good for Brady Carpenter. He's a big part of this St. Mary's hockey team. They're helping him back to the locker room. It looks like it might be his shoulder. All we can hope for is it won't be as serious as it looks. Harrison Kinney's shot got blocked. Kaloje looking to walk in. Penalty is up. Teams are back with equal strength. Battling going on in the corner. St. Mary's comes out with it. Trying to get it to Kaloje. It got picked off. They dump it by. Out in front. They tipped it. Caruso got a piece of it. That was Max Vieira. Tipped it. Halfway through the second period, still 1-1. Blocked. St. Mary skates it out. Harrison Kinney shot over the net. Kinney trying to skate it out. McGuire knocks it away. Fenwick gets it back to the point. Can't get the shot off. Nazarian from behind the net, broken up. Harrison Kinney knocks it away. Fenwick keeps it in. Shot. It got blocked by Foley. St. Mary's can't clear the puck. Nazarian with it. They finally flip it out. Fenwick knocks it back in. Harrison Kinney got a glove on it, but couldn't knock it down. Fenwick looking to change up. St. Mary's trying to clear it. Bodies go down on top of the puck. St. Mary skates it out. St. Mary's looking to change up. Moran was looking to pass it to somebody, and they were going off the ice. Fenwick throws it in. Caruso will jump on it, dive on it, and squeeze it and hold on. With 5:31 left in the period. The face-off to the left of Caruso. St. Mary's trying to clear it out. It got deflected, went out of play. And we'll have the face-off to the right of Sal Caruso. Fenwick keeps it in. Caruso had to make the save from the blue line. Alexander Michalek popped it off. Caruso had to make the save. He looked to see if it went behind him. Shot got blocked. Out in front, picked off. Kinney was there to pick it off. Starting back, over the line, knocked off the stick. Toto overskated it. Foglietta knocked it in. Foglietta's out there now with Carpenter in the dressing room. Long lead pass, walking in. The shot went wide off the stick of Muzzy. Kinney got bumped and taken off his pins, knocked down. Little hip check took him down. Blocked out in front. Couldn't get the backhander off as he tried to. Out in front. Caruso makes the save, and again, a little extracurricular activity. Body's going down in front. Just under 4 minutes left. Coach Quinlan wanted a penalty with that melee going on in front of the net. McGuire will look for the draw against Estella. Kaloje around looking for Moran, kept in by Fenwick. Skated out by St. Mary's. Knocked down. Got to wait player to get out of the zone. McGuire got knocked down. McGuire trying to keep it in. Moran keeps it in. Kaloje kept it in. We're going to face off in the Fenwick end with one tick over 3 minutes left in the second period. 1-1 the score. Both goals scored in the first period. Big crowd here, all the way around the glass, the boards. Bullock tips it ahead. We got a whistle coming up. I think there's another penalty against Fenwick. St. Mary's will have another power play. They haven't taken advantage of the power plays. This will be the third. Kinney keeps it in. And he keeps it in again. Try to go backdoor, missed connections. Looking for Kinney breaking to the net. They get a piece of it and it tipped over his shoulder. Out in front, McGuire just got about part of his stick on it, couldn't tip it enough. Nice pass, good idea. Magliozzi broken up. Kinney knocks it in the zone. 1:10 left on the power play. Bullock comes out from behind the net. Misconnections with Magliozzi. Bodies go down. Fenwick looking for a break. It got tipped off a stick. Caruso will get it with a glove. They had a Sella breaking. They went with the long pass. It got deflected. Caruso made the glove save because Estella was coming to the puck. 48 seconds left on the man advantage. 1:35 left in the second period. The next game coming up after this mirrors this one. St. Mary's and Fenwick, it'll be the girls. Tipped to the corner. Foglietta looking for it with Toto. Trying to dig it out. Killing a lot of time off that penalty. Down to 19 seconds, they finally blow the whistle for a face-off. $18 seconds to the man advantage, 1:05 in the period. A scoreless second period after 1-1 the first. Azarian got tipped by McGuire wide. Shot blocked out in front. Fenwick can't clear it. Kinney keeps it in. His shot deflected right back to Kinney. Penalty is up. Teams are back with equal strength. Fenwick skates it out. St. Mary's fell down. A break for Fenwick. At the side of the net, they score! The puck laid at the side of the net, and they're able to pick it up and flip it up over Caruso. Worsley will get the goal. So the penalty is up. St. Mary's skater fell down. They had 3-on-1. They got the shot. It wound up loose right at the side of the net. Worsley just reached down with a stick and kind of scooped it up over Caruso. And Fenwick, with 24 seconds left in the period, takes a 2-1 lead. That's a backbreaker. Bullock looking for a break. Couldn't get the shot off. He couldn't control the puck completely. Now Vieira makes a big-time save. St. Mary's looking to get it right back. Bullock had a break, but it was a little bit behind him, and he couldn't get full control of the puck, and he wound up going deep in the left face-off circle. So Fenwick is going to have a little momentum going into that third period. Out in front, they couldn't get the shot off Bullock. They got a piece of Bullock because he was trying to sweep it in, and he couldn't get a stick on the puck. And the period ends, and that goal by Worsley with 24 ticks left on the second period is going to be big. It's going to give Fenwick a lot of momentum going into the locker room, as it's Fenwick 2, St. Mary's 1 at the end of 2. We're underway in the third period. Fenwick got that goal with 24 seconds left by Worsley. Alvarez-Segui picked up the assist. And now St. Mary's needs to come back, and they have to do it without Brady Carpenter. And we're hoping and praying that he's okay. He went down hard, had to be helped out, went to the dressing room. They try to tip it in. Kinney gets it back. Fenwick broken up. Fenwick breaks St. Mary's up. Carry it back. Worthley shot. Caruso got a piece of it and deflected to the corner. Offside. Alvarez Segui was still in the zone when they threw it in, and he touched it, and they're going to bring the face-off all the way back to the Fenwick end, to the left of Jack Vieira. Harrison Kitty shot. They got a pad on it. Fenwick skates it out. They stip it by. And we got a penalty. This one's going to be against St. Mary's. Their first. They're going to get Giardina for whacking Fenwick into the boards. He's questioning it, but he's going to the penalty box. Fenwick will have a man advantage. Magliozzi and Bullock are the penalty killers. Kinney and Kaloje, the defenseman. Shot got blocked by Caruso up over the net. Worthley shot, missed the net. Missed the net again. Trying to go back door. Missed it. Back 3 times in a row. They took the shot and wound up all the way back to the blue line to Worthley. Walking in. Big time save by Caruso. And then Worthley made a great play, slopping it. Pad save, Caruso, and he holds on. Off the shot by Max Vieira. Worthley keeps it in. Again, trying to go back door, blocked by McGuire. Harrison Kinney trying to knock it out. Can't. It finally gets knocked out to center ice by Foley, flat on his chest. 25 seconds left on the man advantage. Icing is waved off as Fenwick gets to the puck first. Nazarian battling for it. Trying to dig it out. Fenwick gets it back to the point. Shot off a skate out in front. St. Mary's clears it away. Icing against St. Mary's. Giardina just came out of the penalty box. If they put a little less mustard on that pass, he would have had a wide open run to the net. Fenwick keeping it in. shot went wide off the stick of Sasso. They tip it out to the Fenwick end. Giving up. Moran couldn't control it. He was out in front by himself, but he couldn't control the puck. Fenwick with it. Kinney, nice poke check, just took it away. And he starts it back. Broken up, he got wrapped up, and Fenwick's going to pick up a penalty. Martin was grabbing and holding on to Kinney all the way up ice. So St. Mary's has another power play. Let's see if they can take advantage. McGuire, Bullock, Magliozzi up front, Kazarian and Davis Kinney at the blue line. St. Mary's wins the draw. Kazarian has to keep it in the zone. Magliozzi trying to throw it in front. Bullock couldn't get a stick on it. Still trying to jam it, couldn't. Fenwick ices the puck. Bodies all over the place in front of the net, but they couldn't get the stick on the puck. They almost gave it away in front of the net. Now they give it away. Fenwick knocks it back. Kinney starting it back. Magliozzi carries it in. Fenwick ices the puck. St. Mary's can't get going. Fenwick has killed half the penalty. McGuire over the line. Trying to get it to Kinney, misfired. Fenwick takes it away. Tip almost went in. Caruso was going to the far post. It got tipped to the near post. Bullock taken down. Another penalty. He tipped it by, went to get it, and Fenwick took Bullock down. So for 34 seconds, St. Mary's going to have a two-man advantage. 9:10 left in the hockey game. 2-1 Fenwick. Bullock tipped it off the boards to himself. He would have walked in alone. We're lucky we have a hockey game. We had a malfunction before the game. The scoreboard didn't work. Nothing worked. That's why we're going to get a timeout. And Mr. Foglietta, father of the Fogliettas on this hockey team, was able to go to work, help out the guys down here at the rink, found the problem. They got the power back on. The disc jockey hired by St. Mary's couldn't play his music. Everything was dead here. They were all lined up for the anthem. They couldn't get it played because they couldn't turn anything on. And they had to settle back and get restarted all over again. They wasted a few minutes, and finally, thanks to Mr. Foglietta, they got everything going, and we had ourselves a hockey game. So 9:10 left. St. Mary's, for 34 seconds, will have a two-man advantage. They're down 2-1 to Fenwick. Here it is big, very big Catholic Central shootout. A win by Fenwick would turn the league upside down. Magliozzi looking for the draw. He wins it. They get it back to the point to Kinney. Kinney keeps it in. Tips it ahead. Kazarian knocks it in. Magliozzi couldn't get a stick on the puck. Bullock threw it across. Magliozzi was wide open, and he couldn't get his stick on the puck. Block, Fenwick ices the puck. So that'll do it for the two-man advantage. It's still 5-on-4. Nazarian over the line. Kicked away by Vieira. Fenwick can't clear it. Kinney keeps it in. Nazarian, pad saved by Vieira, and he holds on. A rifle shot by Nazarian. Vieira has been very good in net. 1:08 left in the man advantage. 8:18 left in the game. Moran wins the draw. And we got a penalty coming up against St. Mary's. They took a Fenwick player down. St. Mary's can't stand prosperity. They have been able to do a thing on the power plays. And they've had a few of them. So now, for a minute 5, we'll be 4-on-4. And then for 55 seconds, Fenwick will have a man advantage. Foley and D'Ambrosio out with Kaloje and Harrison. Kinney. Foley trying to knock it in the zone. Now he knocks it in the zone. Gets it. Trying to center it. Vieira had to make a save. Tipped away by Harrison. Kinney, but then he lost it. Fenwick got tangled up. Muzzy wound up going down. Trying to walk in, trying to kick it forward to the net was Worthley. Off a skate, Fenwick takes it away. Caruso had to make the save, and the shot got just deflected wide. Two big pits by Fenwick, and it winds up back at center ice. Fenwick has an extra skater now. Magliozzi tried to walk in, lost it, and got taken out of the play. Fenwick coming back, 3-on-2 for the moment. Blocked by Bullock. Shot deflected away. Bullock hustles and knocks it away. 20 seconds left in the man advantage. 6:30 left in the hockey game, 2-1 Fenwick. Taken away, McGuire. Walking in, broken up, and they score! He walked in, he knocked it away, it got knocked to the net, and it slipped right through the wickets of Caruso. Cameron Martin with a huge goal. A great rush by Martin over the line. They broke him up. Just as he was losing the puck, he touched it, and it went right to Caruso and went right between his pads. That's a humongous goal. It's now 3-1. And this is St. Mary's 9-2-2, Fenwick 6-6-1, and they're going to be in a in a perfect spot to finish first in the league. They've only played 5 league games. They're 3-1-1. Both St. Mary's and Austin Prep will have 2 losses in the league. Fenwick will have 1. They still have to play. I think they still play St. Mary's again, and they have to play Austin Prep again. But right now, Fenwick huge in the driver's seat as they get up off over the glass into the netting out of play. 5 minutes straight up to play. Fenwick comfortably on top right now, 3-1. St. Mary's is going to wonder what happened with all the opportunities they had with power plays. Fenwick has just outplayed them. Total got broken up. Foglietta knocked it in the zone. Loose. Kinney keeps it alive. Blocked. Fenwick with a break. Hustling. They got by Kinney, but they couldn't get the shot off. Kinney came up short on the block. Woodley keeps it in. Fenwick's looking to change up. Four minutes and counting. Fenwick couldn't knock it back in. Toto knocks it in the zone. St. Mary's changes up. Harrison Kinney. Moran throws it in. They really missed Brady Carpenter, especially on that power play. Can't keep it in. Harrison Kinney. Down in the corner, still with it. Now it's knocked off his stick. Knocked loose. Harrison Kinney again knocks it back in. 3 minutes and counting. Bullock goes down. Magliozzi got a piece, shoveled it over the net. Kinney takes the shot through a maze of players. It hit and deflected way over to the left side, out of play. 2:41 left in the hockey game. Three to 1 Fenwick. All the way around, Nazarian hustling to keep it in. They blow the whistle for a face-off in the Fenwick end. 2:33 left. Coach Quinlan didn't like that call. Fenwick skates it out. Gardena tries to throw it in front. Bullock tried to jam it home. It got blocked. Whistle for icing. 2:07 left in the hockey game. St. Mary's needs 2 to tie. Fenwick has to hustle. Moran back. They knock it out. It won't be icing. St. Mary's has to think if and when they're going to pull their goaltender and try and get back in this thing. They lob it up. Fenwick just content to throw it into the St. Mary's end. They don't need any more goals. They just need the clock to run out. They throw it back in. Icing waved off. It bounced over St. Mary's stick. Off the boards. Foley dumps it in. Fenwick content to just bounce it out. Moran takes it away. Kinney with it. Trying to walk in. Lost it. Fenwick takes it away. A minute and counting. Goaltender's out. St. Mary's has 6 skaters. Fenwick ices it. We'll have a face-off in the Fenwick end. So Fenwick is going to go to 7-6-1. They're going to climb over 500. They're going to come up with a huge win over St. Mary's here at St. Mary's home rink. St. Mary's will lose for the 3rd time. They're going to go to 9-3-2, and Fenwick puts themselves in a very good spot. They're going to have to win some hockey games, but they're going to pick up their 9th point in the league, and they've only played 6 games. St. Mary's has 10. They were looking to gain sole possession of first place with Fenwick and Austin Prep looking up at them. But now, St. Mary's and Austin Prep are actually going to be looking down at Fenwick, although they've got some big games left still to win. But this is going to be a very, very big, satisfying win. And again, it's Fenwick over St. Mary's. And this has turned into one of the biggest grudge matches I have ever seen. Every single sport, Fenwick has to beat St. Mary's. St. Mary's has to beat Fenwick after that horrible Thanksgiving Eve game at Fenwick. Fenwick dropped them from Thanksgiving, and St. Mary's looking to run up the score any chance they get. Fenwick looking to beat St. Mary's any chance they get after that 70-0 football game. So it's a satisfying win in the league, but even more so against St. Mary's. Fenwick looking for the open net. Icing call. They'll bring it back with 37 seconds left. The girls against Fenwick are coming up next. The girls will try to salvage a split for St. Mary's. Because this one is in the bag for Fenwick. And they deserved it. They totally outplayed St. Mary's. And they lost Brady Carpenter, and let's hope that they get him back soon, that it's not as bad as it looked. It looked like it might be a shoulder. They just got Nazarian back. They blow the whistle for a face-off with 26 seconds left. Six skaters for the Spartans, nobody in net. And they throw the 2 guys out again. Magliozzi is ripping. Fenwick wins the draw. Winds up behind the net. Battling going on. Time winding down. They throw it out in front. St. Mary's trying to keep it in. Kinney shot, blocked. Blocked again, that's going to do it. Fenwick celebrating, and well, they should. They surround their goaltender, Vieira, who was outstanding. And now we got a little extracurricular activity after the whistle. Fenwick went after McGuire. They're not going to shake hands. They're sending him right to the locker room. We told you, no love lost between these two teams. And it almost erupted at the end. Instead of celebrating, they were going after somebody. And that's ridiculous. So the Fenwick fans will celebrate. It'll be a happy bus ride home. Coach James Quinlan is happy. St. Mary's couldn't take advantage of all the power plays they had. Fenwick scored first on a goal by Jake Murphy. St. Mary's answered back on a goal by Eric Toto. It stayed that way till the second period. And then with 24 seconds left in the period, at the side of the net, Ian Worthley just kind of shuffled it over the goaltender's head. It was 2-1, and they added a great rush by Cameron Martin that wound up off his stick, rolled to the net, and just rolled right through the goalie's pads. It rolled right to Caruso. Everybody thought he made the save. All of a sudden, referee signaled goal. It slipped through and in the net. That made it 3-1, and that was the final score. So Fenwick gets over 500. They're going to go to 7-6-1. A huge win in the Catholic Central League. They'll go to 4-1-1. St. Mary's drops to 9-3-2. They'll drop to 5-2 in the Catholic Central League as Fenwick springs the upset 3-1 over St. Mary's. We hope you enjoyed it. I'm John Hoppman saying we'll see you next time.